All right, what's up? What's up? We got Enzo, we got Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk, and we have Sierra Davis. First one's in the house. First one's in the house. All right, so what's going on? It's a Friday night, man. Friday night. What's going on, peeps? Let's see what we got going on here. There he is, there's Alex Sports. What's up, man? What's going on, man? As people already in the house, man. All right, so what's going on, peeps? Should turn my sound down here. Don't want to drown nobody out. All right, so what's up? What's going on, man? Owen, Alex. Yeah, you're done. Yeah, not again. No, not gonna happen. Let's see here. No, it's not gonna happen. No, it's not gonna happen right now. They're done. Yeah, they're not gonna do this all night. So nah. Yeah. In a few minutes. In a few minutes, Alex. Yeah, I'll do that. Hey, give me a few minutes and we'll do that. What's up, Jared Williams? What's up, Jared? As they already came in, man. First one off the book, man. Where's Brandon at? Because Brandon's friends are already here. So, but they're not gonna troll it all day today. Yeah, they're not gonna troll all day today. Yeah, but yeah, give me a few minutes and we'll open the streams up. So yeah, man, what's going on, guys? Friday night, man. As less than a week away, man. Less than a week away from the NFL draft. This time next week, we'll know who the picks are. And Isaac is back. What's up, man? What's going on, Isaac? How you doing, man? What's going on, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well this evening, man. And what's up, Colby Sports? Colby Sports changed his name again. What's up, Colby? How you doing, man? So I'm watching Friday the 13th. Pluto TV. It's an app, free app that's showing all the Friday the 13th movies, all those cheesy movies from the 80s. All those cheesy ones from the 80s. Crazy. So I'm just waiting. So we'll give it a few minutes and then I'll let some more people come in here. Then we'll not gonna send out the link. Yeah, later, in a few minutes. In a few minutes. I don't know, but they're gonna they can just keep creating them, man. Let them keep creating them. Let them just keep creating this, ban them, because not gonna deal with it, man. So just keep banning them. So wonder where Brandon. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but somebody here. What's up, Rock Lee? What's up, Rock Lee? Good to see you. Good to see you again, man. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Hopefully, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. I don't know, man. They just they out, man. They're just out. Let them create all these accounts, man. You just let them just keep creating, recreating accounts, man. That's fine. Yeah. Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. You're just a troll, so Just let them keep doing it, man. Okay. So give about 5 more minutes, and then I'll send the link out. But good, man. What's up? Owen? What's up, Owen? What's up, Owen? How you doing, man? And happy Friday. Robert says happy Friday. Feeling great. Good. Good for you, man. Yeah, it's Friday, man. It's Friday. So what's going on, Jared and Rock Lee and Owen? Hopefully Brandon comes in here. We have a Road Dog, maybe Anonymous. We get some more peeps in the game, and what's up, Midwest? What's going on, man? Yeah, it's Friday. I know sometimes you forget it's Friday when you're not in your normal routine with work or school. You kind of get lost track of the days. It's happened to me, man. It's happened to me actually. So what's up, Midwest? What's up, Robert, Owen, Jared? Yeah, I'm curious to see. I'm looking forward to the draft. Absolutely looking forward to the draft and seeing who goes where, what teams panic, move up, mortgage the future to get that one player. Somebody will. Somebody will move up in the draft and give up picks. So, that's going to happen. That's going to that going to happen. Hawks are hit or miss when it comes to a lot of teams are hit or miss. The Saints were that way for a long time until the last maybe 4 years. The Saints have been much better at drafting than they were before. But the Saints were at a point where they couldn't draft for crap either. So they couldn't evaluate talent. Missed on a lot of draft picks. So some teams just have problems. Some teams have problems picking. They trade picks away and crazy. I mean, the Saints gave up a whole draft for Ricky Williams back in the late '90s. So the Saints have made some dumb draft decisions in their history. It's just like a bunch of teams have made dumb decisions. Yeah, you probably about that. Yeah, they gave up their whole draft for Ricky Williams. Yeah. What's up, Brandon the Buck, man? What's going on? Yes, they already out, man. Yes, they've been out, Brandon. Hope you got your trigger finger happy because they've been out. Yes. Yeah, he did Rashad Penny pick. Yeah, a lot of teams make stupid decisions. So yeah, Brandon. Do you think the Saints will be good after Drew Brees retires? Not right after. I think right after Brees hangs it up, the Saints might have 1 or 2 seasons where they're not very good. Yeah, I don't think not right after. It's going to be a few years before the Saints are good again. Right after Drew Brees. I don't care who they pick and who they draft. They're just not going to be that good until a few years. But I just let them keep coming in, man. And all right, so let's see. Now I was going to put the link out, but I think I'm going to. No control to have it. There's something here. 1 second. Let's see comments. I think I can send a private chat. 1 second here. Jameis Winston to the Saints. Nah. Jameis Winston to the Saints. No, it's not going to happen now. Although, I mean, he's if Winston can cut down on his interceptions and his shenanigans, he could be a good player. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, I don't want Winston to the Saints. Too many problems with him. No, I wouldn't like that. If he was there, came to the Saints, no, I wouldn't like that. Wouldn't like it. But where is Winston going to go? Where is Cam Newton going to go? Robert Soto says, give him to the Patriots. Yeah, that is one team that I thought that would look. I thought that's one team to would look for Winston was the Patriots. I'm just waiting to see. Where does Cam Newton go? Where does Winston go? I guess they're going to wait till the draft. After the draft to figure out where they're going to go. I wish Cam would go to the Patriots or the Chargers. Yeah, they got to go somewhere. They have to go. Somewhere. What's up about Daniel? They got to go somewhere. They got to go somewhere. Somebody has to pick them up. Somebody has to pick them up. Cam needs to get healthy. Cam needs to get healthy. So he's been hurt last few years. So he needs to get healthy too. So but man, Brandon, you're bringing him in, Brandon. Brandon, you have haters? Didn't know you had haters, man. Didn't know you had haters. Man, they just he's just healthy. Yeah, he's been hurt, which is kind of reason why he hasn't been on the field the last 2 years. So 2 years. What's up, Rocha? How you doing? There's Pedro Rocha. I just got a ESPN alert that says no timetable for the NBA return. Since the league is not in a position to make any decisions regarding the 2019-2020 season. So it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at the NBA came out and said there's no timetable. So man, how they getting avatars so quick too? They getting all kind of avatars quick. Damn. Wow. And Rock Lee becomes a member. Thank you, Rock Lee, man. Thank you, Rock Lee, for becoming a member. What's going on, man? As Rock Lee is one of the new members of the channel. Thank you, Rock Lee, for becoming a member, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, just let them keep making accounts because they'll give up. But yeah, Rock Lee is a part of the Green Gang. New member in the house, guys. Yeah, Brandon, you're popular, Brandon. You're popular, man. Brandon is popular. What's up? So what's going on? So So do you think the Dolphins are going to move up? Yeah, yeah. It's either one or two people that they just keep making accounts. But I got an idea who it is, but I have an idea who it is, but but what's I gonna say? Yeah, the Nightbot's back. Oh, is Nightbot back? Where's Nightbot? Nightbot post. Let's see. I don't see Nightbot. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it now. Yeah, every channel has its little controls. Yeah, yeah. There's Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot's working. The other day, Nightbot wasn't working. I'm not gonna say anything. It's somebody that it's not like it's not somebody that's in blue. I think the Dolphins will get two. I think Dolphins will get two, but I'm just wondering who's going to get. Are the Lions going to trade back? It's up. Butcher's blocking Patriots talking house. And since the Bengals probably won't give up Burrow, I don't think they're going to do that. Billing didn't work. Well, let's see. Let's see what I sent here. Hold on. Put my glasses on so maybe I can see. Let's see. Hold on a second. You know, when you're old, sometimes you can't see. So. Sometimes you get old and you can't see. So let's see. All right, let's see here. All right. What's going on? I'm back now. What's going on, Enzo? What's going on, man? Let me know if that works, Bobby. Yeah, you missed a lot, Enzo, this afternoon, man. You missed a lot this afternoon. Let me know if that works, Bobby. Any sleepers I'm paying attention to, man. Yeah, I'm curious to see, you know, where like DeAndre Swift goes. Yeah, not really sleeper, like Denzel Mims. Curious to see where like Jordan Love goes. You know, some guys are not really sleepers, but just curious to see where they go. What's up, Avocado Man in the house? What's up, Avocado? I don't know, but they like what's up, Daniel? Yeah, Jalen Rieger. Yeah, and Claypool. Yeah, Jalen Rieger and Claypool. Yeah, I wonder where they're gonna go. Yeah, there's some guy. Those two guys. Higgins, yeah, T. Higgins, Denzel Mims, yeah, guys like that. Yeah, where are they gonna end up? And Jake Fromm, who's gonna take up Jake Fromm? I don't like Jake Fromm, but just wondering now who's gonna pick Jake Fromm. And Jacob Eason. I'm doing good, Daniel. Jacob Eason. What's that guy from Washington State? The guy from the quarterback from Washington State that's coming out. I saw some mocks. Some mocks have him going to the Saints in the 4th round. So I'm curious to see what happens with that. There's some. Jake, I'm really not high on Jake Fromm. Jake Fromm is I'm not. I don't like Jake Fromm. If the Saints pick him, I don't care what round it is. I might rage if Jake Fromm comes in. Yeah, I think T Higgins. Yeah, I think T Higgins is going to be a good player. T Higgins, is a great player at Clemson. But yeah, I think Anthony Gordon. That's him. That's him. Anthony Gordon. That's him. That's him. Anthony Gordon. I saw some mocks have the Saints picking him in the 4th round, which I probably wouldn't, either 4th or 5th round. But hold on, let's see.
What's up, Goose?
Hey, Bob, here he is.
What's up, man?
Not much, man. Just pounding the trolls, man. we got a new member, Bobby. You got a new member in your green squad. Brock Lee is. I don't know if you saw him. He's green. Yeah, he joined you.
Nice.
Yeah, so we just talk about the draft a little bit. Hopefully the mods can handle the trolls because they've been out today, man. They've been out today. I think it's the same guy making all these accounts, but so well. Let them keep making them, man.
Thanks for watching that ad on the way in, trolls.
They have nothing to do, now since they're home all the time. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they should go outside and ride their bike. Justin, yeah, I like Justin Herbert. Some are down on Justin Herbert, but I think
I'm down on
I
Justin
think the Chargers are going to get him. I know you're down on him, but I think he probably.
I don't know if he's going to be able to make the next step. That's my concern.
Yeah, that's my concern with.
Can he throw a football?
Jordan
Can he
Love.
throw a football? And is he accurate? Yeah. He is.
And look, and there's Pat with the nice little comment. And Bobby, you even have a troll.
I do.
Mm-hmm. He's in there. It says Bod Butchers blocking Patriots talk. We'll get rid of that guy. Get rid of him.
Oh
man. So
that's my robot.
That's your robot? Okay.
We should probably get rid of him.
Okay. He shouldn't be. Was that your girlfriend mad at you?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
Oh, I gotta get my cell phone so I can smash trolls in this stream because I can't do
you need to do that.
From StreamYard.
Yeah, see, it's hard. Yeah, you can't do that from StreamYard.
I got my beer. I got 4 more of these on ice just in case.
Well, yeah, I showed you how many I have. So, I have a. Wait till Bobby comes back. Yeah, these trolls. Yeah, that's right, Brandon. They just need to go outside and play their PlayStation or something, or the Xbox. That's okay. They're giving me views, man. Good. They're giving me views. So let them keep coming in, keep creating accounts. I don't know, Owen.
All right, we're good.
No, I was saying let them come in, Bobby, because they keep giving me views. So
what's up?
That's good. Said the trolls, let them come in because they keep giving me views.
That's what I'm saying. Thanks for watching that ad on the way in, troll.
Yeah, watch that ad. Yeah. So I get my 3 cents from Google. Yeah. That 3 cent ad. Hey, have you ever run across a 5-hour ad?
I've come across some half-hour ones. Never one that long though.
I've seen a 5-hour ad before.
For real?
I wonder if you get any more for that, or or do you only get paid for a certain amount of time? I think it's 30 seconds. Then they pay for the 30 seconds.
The 30 seconds, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no matter how long it is, right?
Mm.
I think it is. I think that's what it is. I think it's 30 seconds. So I like your green screen, which says quarantine
and chill.
Yeah. So how many
Since
beers
we're
you
all
have?
trapped, might as well be entertained.
Yeah. So how
What's
many
up,
beers you
Owen?
got
What's going on, man?
on ice?
Yeah, Robert, the trolls suck, man. They do. They have no life.
Yeah, they just the way it is, man. So what are you drinking? What beer are you drinking? Oh, Blue
You know how
Moon.
we
Okay,
do.
Blue Moon. Okay. And how many you have? You got
I
a
have.
case?
This is a. Hold on a sec. This is, I believe, a
24
26
ounce?
ounce.
Oh,
26
26
ounce,
ounce.
I think, and then I have
Okay.
4 of them. So
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, they sell the 24 cans of Yingling, 2 for $4. So that's pretty good deal.
What's up, Jared?
So, but I showed you how many I have. So I'm waiting. I'm saving for a rainy day. For the draft. The draft is coming up Thursday, so at least I'll have something to do Thursday.
So are the Saints going to go defense, you think?
I think they'll go linebacker if it's there. I mean, if Murray or Patrick Queen is going, I'm curious to see what they do then. If they go, maybe they'll pick Zach Bowen, the guy out of what was the one that diluted his urine sample. I think Zach Bowen was his name. So
are the Saints interested in Murray and Queen?
from what I think, from what I read, yes, they need linebacker help. Pat's asking, "Am I drinking wine coolers?" Tell him no, I'm not drinking no wine coolers. With Zima, remember Zima, Bobby?
Yes.
Remember Zima? Yeah.
I do remember Zima.
Yeah. Now Pat keeps saying he's going to bring all his Cowboy fans in here, but I haven't seen him yet, so I don't think he has Cowboy friends. He keeps saying one call he can have 20 in here. I said, "We'll do it. Call Mark Holmes and Law Nation up. Call them up, man. Those guys have a big
Law Nation's beard game was epic during the season. That was a beard.
Man. Yeah. I like him. I mean, I like he does a good job. I like him.
No, Law Nation knows his stuff. He's a good. That dude's content is on point.
Yeah, he said the truth. So that's what's like you said. Some fans are just homers and they don't say the truth, and so. And Pat's what's Pat typing in the chat?
I don't know.
Back up here.
Yeah, Law Nation's good, man. He knows his stuff.
Good.
He does those draft breakdowns and all that stuff. He knows his stuff.
Yeah. Every fan base has those fans, Brandon. Yeah, absolutely. There's what Poppy PK says, Goose. A puppy dog next to him. But
Pat says Law Nation, Vosh, and Shango. Yeah, all 3 of them guys know their stuff. They're you could they know their you could tell they dive into the Cowboys like deep too. Like they're good content creators. They know their stuff.
Yeah, they know their stuff. So you think the Lions will move back?
There's like 4 teams this draft that they're going to be wild cards. The Lions are one, the Chargers are one, cuz I think they could seriously be talking with the Lions to come up with some sort of a deal for that number 3 pick. Cuz I think the Chargers are trying to get inside the top 5. I think they are. I just think they're not telling anybody, but I think they are.
You think they want Tua? They don't want to settle for Herbert?
I think it's either one of those two. I do think they're trying to go for a quarterback though.
And maybe they should just pick Jordan Love if they're not sold on Herbert. I mean, Jordan Love had a great sophomore season. Look at his stats. Yeah, last year he kind of struggled a little bit, but they keep saying
Jordan
this
Love
guy
to me
Jordan
is
Love
more
only
of a
can be this.
project guy than
No,
anything. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's why. I mean, if the Saints got him at 24, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't rage, but I still think he. I mean, because if the Saints are all in to win
Yeah.
this year, picking a quarterback's not the pick to do. In my
If they're
opinion,
going to
but
try and send Drew Brees out on top and get him back to the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? If they're going to try and make a run at it, then they shouldn't pick quarterback.
yeah.
You know, they shouldn't pick with their first pick. They shouldn't. They have. There's other needs that they need.
And Pat says Saints content creators stink. All they eat is gumbo, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, that's all Pat talks about. And Pat's just crazy tonight, man. Pat's on fire, man. Pat with the Zaners. So, what have you guys picked Love?
I've heard that. I can't see it happening. I can't.
Yeah. And string cheese in the house. Haven't seen string cheese in quite a while, man. YouTube must just, you know how YouTube is with the notifications.
Seriously.
Sometimes you see people you haven't seen in a while because they don't get notified. So it's not because they don't want to come in, because they don't get notified.
I know.
So,
the notifications have sucked lately.
Yeah, because that's because the computers are. But look, they gave us membership.
Skynet's running things for YouTube.
They gave us membership. I guess that's all. I guess it's one good, one bad. So cancel out. So, which I'm kind of surprised. I mean, because they're supposed to give it every 30,000 subscribers, and then now it's like if you're monetized, you're getting it. So
I don't know how they pick and choose who gets it. Like, because there's some people out there that still don't have it that have bigger channels than mine, and you know what I mean. It's like I just don't understand what the process of them picking it is, or unless they're literally just randomly choosing it.
Yeah, man. I don't know the right. We don't know what the process is.
What are the qualifications for it?
Yeah. Because it's just weird, But let's see. So the Giants, if you were a Giants fan, would you want Simmons? Would you want an offensive lineman for? I mean, that's tough.
I think they have to go. I think they have to go O-line. They have to do something to protect Daniel Jones. If they're all in with Jones, which it sounds like they are, you know what I mean? Yeah. It sounds like they are. So if you're all in with Daniel Jones, then the next logical step is you have your quarterback. Now you got to get a guy. Now you got to get a guy to protect him. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Because because you can probably get your offensive lineman, and then get a linebacker later. Let's say they trade back a few picks, and they're able to get both in the first round. Then that's what they should do. So what's see Pat says that you're wearing a training bra. Man, Pat is just
training bra. Nuts, bro.
I might take his wrench away for a few seconds, man. So he can maybe he'll learn his lesson, Then he can get timed out. You ever tried Nightbot?
You should let Nightbot bite him one of these times.
I took Nightbot's mod. I took its mod privileges away. It timed out Coach K for 5 seconds for no reason. He just typed a sentence.
Pat's on fire tonight.
Yeah, he is, man. Pat's on fire tonight. He must be had some cocktails. He must have had a little cocktails. That's what you drinking tonight, Pat? You drinking?
I don't think Pat drinks.
You don't think he drinks?
I just think the asshole gene has come out tonight.
Oh. his wife put the clamps down on him. Yeah, Nightbot. Like Pat Cowboy fans will all unsubscribe. Yeah, all the Cowboy fans will unsubscribe. Yeah,
Yeah,
do you have
Cowboys are
that?
an interesting one too. Like we talked about it a little bit on the show that I had earlier. Like the Dak um like Dak's contract situation and
It's
there's
weird.
like they could have some issues facing them this year because if they got to overpay for Dak, you know,
Oh,
like I don't.
they're gonna
If I
pay
was
him
them, I
130.
wouldn't want to give him like, you know, I wouldn't want to over like extend myself for him because is he like I said he's a good quarterback. He is he makes smart decisions most of the time and he's not gonna he usually doesn't try and do anything too stupid with the football. But the fact
Yeah,
that he hasn't taken the Cowboys to the next level is the reason why I think they're trying not to pay him.
yeah, because they paid the running back first, which was kind of backwards, I think.
Yeah, like Dak, like Zeke Elliott's money should have gone towards Dak. Like
Yeah,
they kind of screwed themselves in that regard when they did that.
and then they pay they're paying Cooper.
But see, like that's like Jerry Jones had to have known this was going to happen when he paid Zeke all that money. You know that he could run into an issue like this down the line. Like
You think, huh?
I would think he knew
mean,
this was going to
he,
happen.
he
He would
hasn't made
have to have known.
he hasn't made the best decisions in the past since 1995. So I mean, he fired a coach that won 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. He fired that coach. So, he didn't fire him. He just didn't renew Jimmy Johnson's contract.
Like I said, the Cowboys are definitely a team to watch this year. They're definitely because they got some issues that they got to work out before the season starts. That's for sure.
They can still, and they know the NFC East is garbage. They can definitely win that division.
I think the Cowboys will win that division for sure.
It's a garbage division. So
I think the Cowboys will win, and the Eagles and Giants are going to be interesting this year with the new coach. I wonder how Judge is going to do this year with him.
Yeah. I think the Giants will be better.
I think they'll be better. I think they definitely will be better.
And of course with the
Pat, what do you think the over under for the Cowboys is going to be? What do you think the over under for them is? I'm going to say I bet they win 10 or 12 games.
The Cowboys 12?
10 games at least. I'd say 10. I would say 10.
10 or 11?
10 a 12 for them would be a really good season. But I could see them win. I could see them winning 10. I mean, they play that.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 of those games are division games, and they're going to win the division. They're clearly the best team in that division.
Yeah, because can Wentz stay healthy? That's another question. And like we said, if the Cowboys still had the clapper, I would say there's no chance they would win the East. But
no,
they have a new coach.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely going to win the division. They'll win the division.
Yeah. And getting back to the Giants, with half the teams making the playoffs now, almost. Somebody's gonna get in. Somebody's gonna get in with 8-8, 7-9. One of these are
yeah, and you know what's sad? There might be more than one 7-9 team in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, that would be.
Think
crazy.
about that. We could have two teams. We could have 2 teams that have losing records make the playoffs.
And can you imagine let's say what if a 7-9 team wins everything? You ever thought about that?
What if Super Bowl?
What if they get hot in the playoffs? They just win it all. A team with a losing record. I think the Giants were the only team because they were 9-7 when they won. I think in 2007. I think it was 2007 when they beat y'all for when y'all were undefeated.
They were 7-9. They got in at 7. They got in at 7-9. Or no, 9-7. Excuse me, 9. They got in at 9-7, not 7-9. 9-7. Sorry.
9-7, yeah. And string cheeks to the Giants are going to go 3-13. I don't see that. I think the Giants will be much better.
I think the Giants will win at least 7 games this year.
Yeah, at least 7
they'll win
games.
7.
I mean, they've been bad for so long. All these teams have been. If you look in any of these leagues, NBA, NFL, it's been bad for so. Like the Knicks. The Knicks have been bad forever in the NBA. The Knicks were always a good team in the 80s and 90s, and they've just been horrible. And Trent says, "How? I just think they're gonna be better. I think the Giants will be much better this season with Daniel Jones and Barkley, and they got a new coach. They got a new coach.
Like, yeah, so, that whole Joe Judge situation down there is going to be interesting to watch because how he kind of handles, you know what I mean, how he kind of handles being a first-year head coach will be interesting to watch.
Because sometimes a new coach brings life into a team.
Yeah.
So
yep.
And gives them a because when you go into work every day, it's the same old losing, mentality.
Mm-hmm.
It gets boring going to work. So now they're going to have a different attitude. So they might be. I'm not going to say they're going to win 11 games. They might go 79, 8-8, which would be much better than what they've been doing.
Yeah. If they go 7-9 and are fighting for like a wild card spot, that's a win for me for the season for them.
Yeah.
That's a win for the season.
Absolutely, because
so Brandon said the Cardinals are another interesting team too, man. He says 8-8 for the Cardinals. The Cardinals could surprise some people this year.
Yeah, because because Kyler Murray really impressed me the last half of the year last year.
The last half of that season, he made significant improvements.
Because the first few games he was stinking, and I was like, oh man, I was right. He was gonna, he's bad, and then all of a sudden he changed, and now he's got DeAndre Hopkins to throw the ball to, which don't get me on the Texans, but what are the Texans doing?
I mean, that's all, and the addition of Hopkins is only going to help them. You know what I mean? Like that's only going to make that team bet. Like you have a guy like Fitzgerald, and then you put Hopkins on the opposite side of him. It's and then they have that if they get a few more pieces, man, they're
who's their running back? Because they traded Johnson. Who's their running back now?
It's it's
Texans going 0-16, which he says.
The Patriots this year with the loss of Brady and with the loss of defensive talent they had, I'm gonna say they'll probably go 10-6.
10-6.
If they stick with Stidham and stick with the quarterback plan that they have currently right now, they'll probably go 9-7, 10-6.
So you believe in the Auburn boy, Stidham?
Stidham. I think he's good. I don't know if he's ready to start yet, though. I don't know if he's ready to start yet. I really don't. I mean, we haven't seen too much of him.
You could maybe. Winston. I mean, because there was still Winston's still there. Andy Dalton might move. Of course, Cam Newton's out there. And somebody's got to pick those players up.
10-6, 9-7 is where I would put them.
Put them here.
I mean, they lost, dude. They lost a lot of defensive talent.
On defense, didn't they? They lost a lot on defense. They lost a lot.
Yeah, they lost a lot on D.
And now they lost the GOAT quarterback. I mean, interesting to see how. Because like you, I remember you were talking about on your stream to some of these younger Patriot fans how they've never seen the Patriots stink.
Yeah, they've
a
never.
lot
of the fans on my channel are that they're between the ages of a lot of them are like age 12 to 18. There's a big chunk that are like 12 to 18, and then there's a big chunk that are my age as well. You know what I mean? So it's my age, 30 to 45. But it's like those younger kids, they don't know what it's like without Brady. They've never seen a Patriot team without Tom Brady under center, and it's going to be. I mean, it won't be as weird for me because I've seen that, but it's going to be strange for them.
Because before Parcells came along, before y'all went when y'all played Green Bay in the Super Bowl, and the Patriots were just for a stretch. They were there ever since they went and they lost to the Bears, the '85 Bears. They had that stretch where they just were not a good team at all. And
no,
then
my father and his father used to go to game. My father and his father used to go to games, and they you would have to buy tickets at the venue they were playing at. Like they didn't have their own stadium. They played at Fenway Park. They would play at a couple of different colleges around here in Massachusetts and a couple of colleges in Rhode Island. They played at Harvard Stadium. They didn't have a stadium for a long time.
Yeah. And then
and if you ever see aerial footage of Gillette Stadium, the parking lot in front of Gillette Stadium, that one that the first parking lot, the big one that's in front of the stadium, that was where the original stadium was built. They knocked that stadium down and built the new one right behind it.
That's what I thought. They had an old stadium.
The last
I don't know
game
if they had tore down.
Yeah, the last game at the original Patriot Stadium was the Oakland Raiders snow game.
Okay.
It was the tuck roll game. That was the final game played at the old Patriot Stadium.
Oh, the tuck roll.
Yeah.
Where were you at when that happened?
I was not at that game. I was watching it though.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. I think that was like on a had to be on a Saturday. I remember being out at the bar. I remember being out at the bar and I saw him because there was the TV was on but there's no sound, and so I saw Brady fumble and the Raiders picked it up. Well, then the next thing is they had the ball and I never knew what happened like the next day because of course there's no sound, you can't know what's going on. But then I said tuck roll. So what do you mean he fumbled? Bobby, he fumbled. Bobby, he did that was the dumbest rule ever. Tuck rule. He fumbled, Bobby. You know he fumbled. You know he fumbled.
I'm not saying anything.
I guess he made a football move. One of those football moves. And that was Des Bryant with that catch. I think. Of course, I don't like the Cowboys. Neither do you probably. But Des Bryant got screwed on that catch in that Green Bay game. I think it was Green Bay when he caught the ball down to the 1 yard line, and then he said he fumbled the ball, was incomplete, whatever. Yeah, it was fourth down. They called it incomplete. That's what it was. I thought the Cowboys got screwed on that call. I thought Des Bryant made that football move. I hate that terminology. Football move. What is that? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means? And what constitutes a catch anymore?
This is the problem with the NFL is all these new rules. Like this is the problem with it, dude. All the new rules and all this stuff. It's you know what I mean. This is the part of the problem the league has.
And Scott Dill says hair gel has alcohol in it. Yeah, somebody's eating hair gel. That's not. Oh man,
just squirting it in their mouth.
Yes. Maybe it's the flavored one. I don't know, or the scented one. I don't know. But so let's see. Who else in the draft that could actually? Because the Dolphins have 3 first-round picks. I believe. Is that right?
The Dolphins have the. Is it 5th?
They have 5.
It's the 4th or 5th pick.
And Enzo says we got to focus on the chat because something's going on in the chat. But yeah, because I'm wondering because they're trying to get some ammunition because I think they have 2 picks next year too, in the first round. I think that's why they're trying to move up and get Burrow.
It wouldn't like I told you. It's not going to surprise me if the Chargers and Miami both.
44 legendaries in the house. What's up? 44 legendary.
What's up, Noah? It wouldn't surprise me at all if both Miami and the Chargers tried to move up inside the top 5 or top 3.
Yeah, because they just will the Bengals do it? That's just the. I mean, I don't think they should, but they might.
If they give up Joe Burrow, then they better have a contingency plan and they better have somebody in mind that they're going to sign as a quarterback.
Yeah,
And
because
two, they better get a haul for him.
yeah,
And if
because
they don't, they're going to lose that trade.
yeah, because what if Burrow becomes the All Pro that people think he's going to be, and the Bengals pick Justin Herbert and he's a flop. I mean, their franchise will never recover from that. Their
No,
fans,
not
their
at all.
fans won't
Nope.
forget it. Just because Burrow's from Ohio, that's one thing because he's from Ohio, so they would.
If I was him, I would tell the Bengals I would pull an Eli Manning. I'd be like, screw you guys. I'm not playing for you. So don't even draft me.
only draft me. Hey, you ever heard that app called Pluto TV?
Heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, because I have it down on the Fire Stick. They're showing they have all 100 Friday 13th movies on a marathon. I like how they had. I think the fourth one was called the Final Friday, and then it came out with a fifth one, and a sixth one, and a seventh one.
The dumbest one I've ever seen. The dumbest one I've ever seen is the one that they had. They had him in space.
In space, I don't think I've. I don't think have I seen that one?
That
Maybe
was the dumbest one I've ever seen.
because they've made like 9 or 10 of them. After the first one, they were pretty much garbage, but they're cheesy. So, and Dolphins have 3 first-round picks: 5, 18, and 26. Okay.
So you gotta think that the Dolphins are gonna come out of this draft with a significant amount of talent. Like
Yeah.
the Bills and Dolphins are closing the gap in the AFC East. Like it's right now. I believe the Bills are favored to win that division.
Yeah. And if the Dolphins do draft Tua, and he's healthy, and he's the quarterback that most people think he is. The Dolphins are going to be pretty.
He scored terrible on the Wonderlicks.
The Wonderlic, yeah.
He got a, you know what his score was? They
13?
Released it. You know what he scored?
13.
13, dude. That's terrible.
I don't even know what's on the Wonderlic. So
that's bad.
Yeah, I have no idea. Has anybody scored bad on? I have to do some research. Has anybody scored really, really bad and gone on to a good career? And is there any truth to having a bad score and a bad career? So I have to do some look into that and see what the Wonderlic. I wonder if you can take a fake Wonderlic test online.
Well, I bet you can look up what it's graded on. I bet you could do that.
Yeah. I'm going to do that because I'm just curious to see.
Well, to give you an idea, like Brady and Rodgers and like the good Breeze, they all scored over 30.
Over 30, okay.
Yeah.
Because I think Burrow was 34.
Yeah. Brady scored 33. Breeze, I think, was 31. I think they also like those guys scored over 30, I believe.
Okay, then that kind of answers my question a little bit.
So think about it. Tua scored a 13. Like, I don't know, man. I just that's low. That's real low.
That's low. And is that gonna affect his,
Herbert scored above him. Love scored above him. There was a bunch of kids that like he was the lowest. He scored the lowest on the Wonderlic test out of all the quarterbacks.
Wow.
Like, I don't know, man. That's
yeah, that's crazy. And I'm gonna have to look at the other quarterbacks like Jake Fromm, what he scored. Who else? Jacob Eason.
I wonder if that's up. Let me see if I can look that up.
Right. Well, my dog wants to come on, so I'll be right back. Entertain the chat. Oh, come outside. I'm talking to him.
What's up, guys? So let's see if we can find this.
Oh, that was quick. That was quick.
So Goose, this is interesting, man. I just brought this up.
Fire truck.
So
Fire truck.
So Jake Fromm scored 35.
35?
35 out of 50. The Wonderlic goes to 50. Jake Fromm scored 35. Joe Burrow scored 34.
Wow.
Nate Stanley out of Iowa's Nate Stanley scored 40.
Wow.
And then Tua was the lowest. Tua got 13 out of 50. That's freaking bad, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look in some of these like the busts. Like what did Ryan Leaf score? Jamarcus Russell. I need to go back and look at some of these busts and what they scored on the Wonderlic and just you might be able to make an educated guess on if Tua will be worth a crap. As they want me to be the mascot for the. I'm not an Astros fan no more. Why can't they understand that? Man.
All right, so here's a list of Wonderlic scores. Let's see if.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. What did Nathan Peterman? Noah's asking about Nathan Peterman.
So get this right. Some of the highest scores on this list.
Yeah.
I'll give you some. I'll give you. So this is like it's got to be it has to be a football IQ. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of a test.
Right.
So Ryan Fitzpatrick scored a 48. Benjamin Watson scored a 48.
Ryan Fitzpatrick
trying to look
48.
at some of these. Eric Decker scored a 43.
Man.
Calvin Johnson was 41. Carson Wentz was a 40. Alex Smith was a 40. Eli Manning was 39. Brian Greasy, 39.
Brian Greasy, that's the name of the pass.
Matt Stafford was 38. Colin Kaepernick, 38.
Well, they're messing around for him. You know that.
Josh Allen scored 37. Tony Romo, 37. Andrew Luck, 37. Joey Bosa, 37. Cooper Kupp, once again at 37. Jared Goff in at 36. Sam Bradford, 36. Drew Bledsoe in at 36 as well. Aaron Rodgers, 35.
Man.
Yeah, so
Fitzmagic has a high score. Man, no wonder why he's only good for like a few games, man. Man. I never thought of it, man. Wow.
So let's go to the lower. Hey, let's go to the lower end of the spectrum. Let's go down to the guys who scored in Tua's range, and let's see.
Tua's range.
That's what I'm saying. So let's see who's in there. So
yeah.
So we'll go to the 13s. Reggie Wayne was down at 13. Ray Lewis at 13. But Ray Lewis is an idiot, and everybody knows it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson in at 13. Once again, moron. That dude is as dumb. If he didn't have the athletic ability that he has, he's as dumb as a rock.
Man, 13.
LaMarcus Joyner, 13. Joe Mixon in at 12.
Oh, that's the guy from Oklahoma, the running back, right?
Joe Mixon is the Bengals running back. Yeah.
The Bengals. Yeah, he punched the girl.
Randy Moss in at 12. Todd Gurley in at 12.
Randy Moss was 12.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot. That's the thing. Randy Moss is not an idiot.
I don't know.
I don't think he's an idiot.
He's not the. He can, like I said, he once again, athletic ability.
Yeah,
athletic ability over anything. Randy Moss has a ton of God-given talent.
What's Brandon say? Brandon says, put on your
Delvin Cook scored an 11. Delvin Cook scored an 11 on this test.
11. Brandon wants me to put on my Astros gear. He'll super chat me. I don't have any. I threw it. I don't have it. I threw it away. I don't understand. I threw it away.
So some of these guys on a lot of these guys, DeForest Buckner, really good defensive end from the Niners that just got traded. He scored a 9.
A 9.
A 9 out of 50.
Jeez. A 9.
Bobby Wagner from the Seahawks, really good linebacker. He was an 8.
A 9 and an 8. What's the lowest score you can get? A 0? A 1?
It's 0. So listen to this. Frank Gore got a 6.
A 6.
A 6.
Jeez. Man. How much points you get for spelling your name right?
Vince Young scored a 6.
Vince Young scored
Kelvin
6.
Benjamin in at 6 as well. Terrell Pryor in at 7. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys that scored pretty low.
Yeah,
what's Mosh South of Heaven 88? Mosh in the house.
Yeah, Vince Young was an idiot. So, but I didn't hear Jamarcus Russell's name. I wonder where what he scored on the Wonder Lick, because he was another guy that had a lot of talent, and he didn't. Jamarcus Russell wasn't much of a practice player. Even at LSU, he wasn't that. He can just throw the ball 80 yards, and he just, it was just, he had more talent in college than a lot of people. They went to the pros, where you have to actually study film. He didn't do that, and it cost him. So.
Yeah, well, if you look at a lot of those players that scored single digits are pretty damn good. Yeah. So it's, I don't know.
Yeah. So has your state talked about opening back up?
No, chance at that. That's going to happen.
Yeah, because our governor said that they're not going to wait till everything's normal to open things up. So I think that means by May 1st you might see a decision. They're going to have to, man. They can't just they can't just. The economy's going to shut down. You have to just open it up.
You have to do something. You can't just sit there and let it. Because stagnant economies can crush a country too.
Yeah.
You have to do something.
So, yeah, you can't just. And people are just going to have to. If you're sick, just stay home. Just stay home.
So Eric is down in Florida, and he said the beaches are open in Florida.
And Midwest Sports says, I hate Jake Fromm. Yeah, I don't want Jake Fromm either, but Jake Fromm scored a 34, man. Wow. He might surprise somebody in the they can pick some, because he's not going to go to like the fourth.
He's a project. He is here's the thing.
Yeah.
Fromm's ceiling is really high, but he's definitely a project quarterback.
Because he's definitely going to go 4th or 5th round. Maybe 5th. I don't know. But
I think he'll slide. I think he will slide to the 4th. I think he'll
4th?
slide into the 4th.
Yeah, the 4th probably. That sounds about right.
But there's no way anybody's taking him first 2 or 3 rounds. There's no way. I just he has a lot of raw talent, but he makes a lot of stupid mistakes too. Like you gotta. Yeah. It's gonna take a lot of coaching.
In all fairness, he didn't have all the receivers that Joe Burrow had either at Georgia. So, and his offense was pretty. His offense was pretty anemic at Georgia. They didn't have a wide open offense at Georgia.
No.
So, he didn't have Jamar Chase throw the ball to Jefferson, Thaddeus Moss, Edwards-Helaire. He didn't. Fromm didn't have that, and his best receiver did get hurt last year. Lawrence Cager got hurt, and he was out. He was out the whole year. So,
didn't he get hurt in the first couple? I
think so. Yeah. So
it was the first 2 or 3 games, right?
Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, Uncle Lou would know. Uncle Lou would know exactly what game it is, but yeah, he got hurt first few games of the year, and of course, and I mean, I said Fromm might, like you said, he might be a project. He's not going to start next year or the year after that, but if he sits behind somebody like, let's say he sits behind Drew Brees for 2 years, he
If he
maybe I
sits
don't
and
know.
learns in a good system, he might be able
Yeah.
to succeed.
All right, Brandon. Brandon says he's on. Brandon's headed out.
All right, Brendan. Catch you later.
But it's all about the system. You got to have a good system that brings out your best talents. Because Joe Burrow,
no doubt.
The 2018 season, Joe Burrow wasn't Joe Burrow because they ran a different offense. 2018.
Where do you think Jameis Winston's going to end up?
Yeah, where's he going to go? I mean, is he going to go somewhere to start? Is he going to back up somebody?
He could realistically go to the Steelers.
The Steelers?
Yeah, I think
Trey Burton. Man, Eric asked about Trey Burton. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. He went to Florida. Man. Then Trey Burton. Did he play for the Steelers? I can't remember. Where Trey Burton.
Tua's probably Eric. Tua's going to go to the Dolphins probably. The Dolphins or the Chargers.
I think Tua's going to the Dolphins as long as Burrow goes to the Bengals.
I hope and pray that Miami. I don't care if Miami overextends themselves, I don't want to see Joe Burrow with the talent, with the potential. Because there's a lot of potential there. If he gets in a system that can coach him right and really develop quarterbacks, I want to see Burrow go to somewhere where he can actually learn something. Like Cincinnati is where quarterbacks go to die.
Because Miami has 3 first-round picks, this year. So, and I think they have 2 next year.
Yes.
So what are they giving up? So they're going to move up. So they're going to give up. So they're going to still pick in the first round this year.
What if they gave up 2 this year and 1 next year?
Yeah, then I think that's worth it.
I think it's worth it. I think it's definitely worth it because you still have you're still, even if you give those up, you're still picking very high in the draft.
Yeah, I think Miami would win that trade 10 out of 10 times. I don't care what.
That's a win for the Dolphins. That is an absolute win for the Dolphins. Yep.
Because I don't care how many picks since he gets back, because you're not going to replace that once in a generation talent in Burrow. So.
And I think Flores is a better coach than I think the Dolphins organization, as much of a laughingstock as they can be sometimes, is a better organization than Cincinnati.
And if I'm Burrow, I'd rather go to South Beach than cold Ohio. I'd rather go down to South Beach.
Come on, man, that's an easy decision.
It's cold up there, man. I mean, he could be sitting on the beach in December. So in South Beach. Plus, he's I think he's got a girlfriend. I don't think he's married, but he's got a girlfriend.
Mosh, the Cowboys are going to be interesting this year too. They're going to be a team to watch too, because they have to sort out Prescott's contract issue. They have to sort that out.
So Midwest has a lot of rage at the Saints pick from. If they pick him 3rd round, yes. If they pick him 3rd round, I will be upset. If they pick him 4th round, I'll probably not. But if they pick him 3rd round, yeah, I will be upset. So I think they can get a receiver in the 3rd round. I think Van Jefferson might be there in the 3rd round for the Saints. So,
I think Jefferson could be a steal. Could be one of the steals of the draft.
Van Jefferson, the guy from Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
his game is going to translate real well into the NFL.
And if the Saints can get him and their linebacker in the 1st and 3rd round, I grade that an A+. So where does Cam Newton go? That's a good question, Eric. I don't know. I mean, where does Cam Newton go? Los Angeles, the Chargers? I mean,
So
I
this
don't know.
Ian Rappaport just put something out. Mekhi Becton just got flagged for a drug test.
Oh,
That's not
really?
good. That's not good.
And his stock has already fallen. Oh, did you hear what I got an alert right before we went on the air? How Adam Silver said there's no timetable for the NBA. So they haven't even discussed when they're going to. Remember how you talked about it in your stream about how they have to have a plan soon. They can't just say, "Okay, we're starting in 2 weeks." You can't do that.
No, I know.
Need a month.
Yeah.
Need a month. So by May 1st, if nothing happens, May 1st, I think is D-Day for the NBA.
Yeah.
If it's that's the day it's either cancels or they say we're going to do the playoffs in June.
Dude, we were saying earlier on my channel, NBA they're running out of time. They're running out of time. They have to make a decision, and they got to make one soon.
Yeah, they got to shit or get off the pot, right? I mean, you can't just wait, man. You got to have you can't. What are you waiting on? So have it in one arena.
They're waiting to see if the numbers are going to start declining, or if they plateau. And
yeah, I think they want to play it.
They're trying to wait this so-called peak of this thing out, and they can't do it.
Yeah, I think the last resort is playing it in Vegas, and they don't want to do that unless that's the last choice they have. So I think they want to play it in everybody's empty arenas. So, which would be kind of weird, having a game that's not home crowd. That's gonna be very, very weird.
Like it completely takes that whole aspect out of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's no. So if you go to the Superdome and play the Saints, there's no crowd noise. So it's just like playing a pickup game. So yeah. So they're talking about your tank top, Bobby. I don't know if you see the chat. They're making fun of your
I don't
tank
give
top.
a shit what they say. This motherfucker's comfortable. That's why I'm wearing it. This thing is comfortable, man.
It's what's up, Mosh?
This thing is
Bobby,
comfortable. That's why I'm wearing it.
Good question. He says, do you think the Patriots will take quarterback round 1?
No. 4. Fourth round.
4?
Fourth round.
Fourth round?
Yep. And they're picking him for one reason only, and that's to push Stidham to see how he handles pressure.
Push Stidham?
Yep.
The same way he drafted
Jimmy G. The same way he drafted Jimmy G to push Brady.
So you have a Brady for life tattoo across your chest?
No, but I have a Patriot. I have a Pats one. It's faded though.
Okay.
Microphone's in the way. Hold on.
There it is. Patriots tattoo. There it is. Man, we got a bunch of haters in the chat, man. Tank Top says I really don't like women. Don't really. Man. Dak was drafted in the 4th round. Yeah.
Pat's just jealous. Pat can't.
Jealous.
Pat can't handle the sexiness.
Yeah, so Eric says that if Jordan Love was available in round 1, he says that Pat should get him.
I'm not too high on Love.
I'm not very high either on him. But
he's a project guy.
I mean,
just like Jake Fromm is a project quarterback. They're going to need a lot of work and a lot of coaching. I don't like taking a quarterback like that.
Yeah, not usually first round. First round usually, if you get somebody in the first round, it's going to be a starter. Maybe not from day 1, but maybe the next year.
Pat, that was the first tattoo I ever got. It's old, man.
It's old.
It's old and faded, and it looks like shit.
Crayon, man. So is that beer number 1 or 2?
This is 1, I think.
1, okay. 1. Man, they're going down slow, man. Man. That's a
This is
problem
also
sometimes.
like
You know,
26 ounces.
it's 26 days, so it's like two
Two
more
beers.
than 2 beers. So
2.5.
yeah, that's a problem with beer, especially after you have one or two. It just all of a sudden you look down and God damn, I drank a beer already. It's like damn. It's like you blow through them. So were you watching the WNBA draft?
No.
I can't believe they put that on. They put that on ESPN. I guess ESPN has to have something to show. So, I mean, I guess the NBA will fund that forever. They can't afford the backlash if that organization went under, bankrupt. The WNBA. Because I don't think they're self-sufficient. They can't be.
What, the WNBA? Oh no, I'm sure
Yeah.
they have a bunch of sponsorship. Like I bet there's all sorts of money tied up that keeps them afloat.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, I never looked at the ticket prices, so I don't know what the hell they cost, but they can't be that expensive. Sitting courtside, probably.
I can't imagine their ratings being very high either.
Yeah, even like locally, I don't think the ratings would be high. Because I think that's what's keeping baseball afloat is their ratings regionally for baseball teams. Because I think nationally baseball ratings are down. National for national,
dude,
but
baseball's been slowly dying for 5 years.
Yeah. So they talk about Jamal Adams, safety from the Jets. He doesn't want to re-sign with the Jets. That's going to be a problem for the Jets.
Can you blame him? I wouldn't want to re-sign with the Jets either.
Yeah, he wants out. And OBJ.
Adam Gase and those cartoon googly eyes.
Yeah, I think Beckham's staying with the Browns. I don't think anybody's going to. The WNBA players get paid much less than NBA players.
OBJ.
I think they talk about wanting more money salary wise, but I mean, where's it going to come from? The WNBA. So, a sports critic.
What's up, sports critic?
I think the trolls are gone, so I can put the link back in. The trolls went earlier, so I didn't want to put the link in, but let's see. There he is. Sports critic in the house. He came by my stream earlier when he was at I think he must have been at work. So everybody works from home now. So DeAndre Hopkins was unsurprised by the trade. I see on ESPN. Let's see. We got some people in here. Let's see.
What's up? What's up, people? What's up, Bobby? What's up, Goose?
There we go.
We
go.
What are you guys
What's up, Amir? What's going on, man?
Just trying to stay safe, you know.
Yeah, how is it where you're at, man? Is it crazy out there?
Yeah, I live in New York City, so it's crazy here.
I know dude, Boston's a ghost town. It's a ghost town.
Yeah.
It's terrible here.
It's hasn't got any better.
I mean, it's gotten a little better, but they said we're not allowed to leave the house till May 15th.
May 15th.
Only for like essential stuff, like getting groceries and stuff.
Yeah,
but not to go to work or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, because our governor came out and said that they're not going to wait till everything's normal to open things up. That kind of makes me. I think they're waiting until May 1st to find out what they're going to do.
Oh yeah,
huh?
they already. Pushed
I think they have to.
They said they pushed ours to May 15th. And
you can't keep
our governor is going to make an announcement the beginning of May, and I think it's going to be the same thing. It'll get pushed back again.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hopefully the
May, and then they were like, nah. Did you hear that Trump said he had like full authority to tell the states what to do?
I did hear that. I'm like, come on, dude. Come on.
Kidding me?
It is what it is, though. You know, I mean, like he's.
Hold on, what? Hold on, I can't hear you. They got the road truck out here. I mean, the bug truck. Man.
What are they spraying for mosquitoes?
Yeah, the mosquitoes. Yeah. Actually, those things work. Those things work really, really good in the neighborhood, man.
Yeah, you're lucky, man. It's like 45 up here, freezing my ass off still.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. This Road Dog. I didn't just roll out of bed, man. I can't get a haircut because everything's closed.
Buy you some clippers, man. I got clippers. I just shaved my head.
My hair is rough I feel like right now, dude.
If I do my own hair, it's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah. It wouldn't be if I tried to do it myself. It wouldn't be pretty.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll just wait a month or whatever it is.
Like use like the 3-blade or the 4-blade. Just buzz it up, man.
Right?
Buzz it up.
Then you don't have to worry. Then you have to worry.
Weird news of messing it up, though. That's a problem.
You won't have to worry about it no more.
I got an aunt who's a hairdresser. I don't know if she'll want me to like. I'm like. Just thinking of just calling her and be like, look, I'll pay you. I just need I need to drive up there and get this cut.
Yeah,
Cool Drummer said he wants me to do it online. If I do that online, I would expect I don't even think it's that bad. I'm waiting for it to get longer.
Yeah, you've
Hey, you know what's funny? When you go to the barber, they don't charge you by how much hair you have, so it's fine. It's good.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, but you never know when they're going to be open back up.
I think by next month.
It'll be next month.
Yeah, I hope so. If it's not by next month, then yeah, I'll get the blade and the razor.
If I got to go another 4 weeks, the Clippers are coming out.
Yeah, they're going to come out then. Yeah. Maybe I'll do it live.
Stream that one.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll live stream it and yes, but I should get some donations or something for that because it's gonna be bad.
That's funny.
I feel bad for all the barbers. My uncle closed his. Yeah, I wish there was barber shops that were open, but were very careful somehow about it. I don't know how they would do it, but. But then there would be lines forever to get into that barber. That's why girls have it lucky because their hair grows long. Who cares? I don't have to get a haircut.
Yeah, see that's what's going to happen though, right? They're
lines are going to be crazy.
They're going to reopen. They're going to reopen everything, and the line for the hairdresser is going to be like a 4-hour wait.
That's true. And what I'm going to do, Bobby, is I'm going to be there the first person early in the morning.
People are going to be camping out to get haircuts.
Camping to get a haircut. I don't care.
Where'd Goose go?
I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jared? South of Heaven, leave. No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about women. I don't think you're a woman,
I'm back. All right, so yeah, because in the last few nights it's been in the 40s down here at night. It's been really, really nice.
Oh, yeah, it's been cold here too lately. I don't understand.
I think tonight's going to be in the 60s though, so it's good. It's starting to warm back up. So, but it was nice last 2 nights. It was in the 40s. It was very, very nice. So
the one good thing is if you do get a haircut, not many people will see you now. So I guess that's one.
Yeah,
but watch, as soon as I do that haircut thing, then they're gonna be like, "Hey, work opened up the next day. You could come in."
Work opened up the next day.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Amir's gonna go to work, with a bald head, he's a skinny head.
They're gonna be like, "Are you Amir for real? Tell me the truth." Eric said it's gonna be 80. It's 40 something here.
Yeah, because I think it's supposed to get in the 60s tonight because it's been cool the last few days down here, which usually happens around Easter. Usually we get one more cool spot right before Easter, then it gets to 90 till November. So
yeah, it's 45 degrees right now in New York.
That's nice.
I mean, we had 60-degree weather before, but No.
Yeah. Open your windows up at 45, man.
What? It's not nice.
Yeah, if you don't, man. That's what we did last night. We had the windows open. It was like 40. It was nice. Come on, now I'm from the South, and I have my windows open in the 40s. Man, I thought the 40s was like summertime weather for y'all.
No, I mean not in April. In April, things are supposed to get warmer.
It's supposed to, huh?
Yeah.
What's the weather by you, Bobby?
It's probably similar.
45, 55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but during like lately, okay, before today, it was like 60s, and then we dropped to 40. So it's like they made us feel now I feel the difference, you know.
Yeah. I think Bad Dog said it snowed by his house last week or early in the week.
He lives more upstate, yeah.
Yeah, he lives upstate, yeah.
I live in the city, so it ain't snow here.
It's snow here. Well, even if it did, you can't go to it. You wouldn't go to it. You can't go nowhere anyway. So, I mean.
No, I mean you're right, but I do like to go outside for like a walk, but I'm very careful when I do.
I know, yeah, because you can't just sit in your house, man, for 2 months. I can't.
I'll lose my mind.
Not gonna happen.
I wear masks.
It's not gonna happen.
All that and I stay away from people. Make sure I don't run. See, the thing is, I don't live in Manhattan. I live in Queens, so it's a little bit more open. So there's not many people walking around. If I was in like Manhattan, it'd be crazy.
So you live in Queens?
Yeah.
Have you ever driven by Archie Bunker's house?
No, where is
remember that? Huh?
Where is that?
I guess you've never seen the show All in the Family from the 70s?
No, I know what it is. I don't know where his house is.
I think you know I think the house that they in the beginning of the show, the camera shot, I think that's in Queens somewhere.
Oh yeah. But
I don't remember the address.
I've heard of that, but I don't know where in Queens it is.
You know? Yeah, because I think it's in Queens. I'm not sure.
Queens is huge. Queens is big, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's the biggest of all the other boroughs. Bobby, have you ever been to New York? I'm pretty sure you have, right?
Yes, yeah, I have.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I've been to Boston too. Yeah.
So, who do you want in the draft? Critic? You want Simmons?
Andrew Thomas.
Oh, you want the lineman? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
He's
good.
If you guys are, it's pretty much certain that you're all in with Daniel Jones, right?
Yeah.
The smart thing to do would be to protect him now. You know, pick a lineman, pick a guy to protect him.
Right.
Yeah.
And then later on, and then as the draft goes on, you can bolster up the defense. You know,
that's exactly my point, Bobby. I was saying the same thing.
Because you might be able to get a linebacker later in the draft.
Yeah,
and you can get both. You can get your lineman and your linebacker, and everybody's happy.
Right. I think you guys will still be able to get a really good linebacker in the second round.
I think so too, and that is why my position has always been to take an offensive tackle. Although I know some Giants fans that want Isaiah Simmons, I don't want to go that route.
I get why they want him.
Yeah, I get it too. I mean, I'm not saying anything, but just. I would I'm not going to be upset if they take him, but I would be much happier if we go offensive tackle because we need to protect Daniel Jones.
Hey, Alex Sports in the house. What's up, Alex Sports?
What's up, Alex?
Oh, cool drummer. I don't live next to Jamaica. That's another part of Queens. That's further down. I live like 30 minutes from there. Let's put it that way.
So you're heading away from the city, right?
I'm actually okay. So.
Are you going away or into?
I'm away from the city, but I'm not that far away. Like all
right, gotcha.
So in the city, we don't really drive into the city. We all take the subway.
Yeah,
like 40-minute ride on the subway.
That's not bad. Alex Sports and Jared Williams in the house. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
And actually, I live on the border between Queens and Brooklyn.
All right, gotcha. I know where you're at.
Yeah,
I have a general area of where you are.
Yeah, like I live in Queens, but I could literally walk to Brooklyn. That's how close Brooklyn is.
Yeah.
What's up, Alex?
Hey, Jared.
So, Alex, who do you want in the draft?
I want an offensive lineman. I think that's very important.
Yeah.
That's. I'm kind of getting that The two things that I think that Giants fans are looking for are linebacker help and O-line.
Yeah, those
that's
are
a general consensus.
Those are our biggest needs. Yep.
I think you guys could pick an O-line first and still be in the running for a good linebacker in the second round. I think you could get both.
I agree.
Yeah, me and Alex, we have talked about this numerous times. We both agree on this. Like, agree with what you're saying about
Jared. Are you a Giant? Is Jared?
Yeah, he's a
Giants fan.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. What do you want? Defense or O-line first, bud?
Defense and the O line. I want both.
Do you?
Yeah.
What are you picking first? Which one of the two?
Road Dog, won't you come in, Road Dog?
Oh, so you want Isaiah Simmons?
All right, gotcha.
Road Dog says we're a bunch of clowns. Will he come in?
Dude. This being a virtual draft, like this is gonna they better hope that this thing goes off without a hitch and with no issues.
No hiccups.
Like this, and if you think about it, right, what's it take per pick? What do they get? 5 minutes per pick?
I
In
think
the first round?
I thought it was 10.
In the first
Yeah.
round? Sure.
the first round is 10, I think.
It's 10 minutes per pick, right?
Yeah, in the first round. Yeah.
So think about this. If this is a virtual draft and the different lines of communication that it wouldn't surprise me if they add an extra 5 per pick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like
I hope
this, the
not.
first
I hate
round,
waiting.
the first round could be really long. Like the first round of this draft, this could be like a 4.5 or 5 hour draft.
Yeah, we'll be here to 12 o'clock.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Magic Goodell's happy because he don't get booed.
That's true. Well, I wonder. People will probably still boo him in the chat rooms.
You gotta start. You gotta raid Goodell on Twitter.
That's what I was just gonna say. He'll get virtually booed. So either way, he's still gonna get booed.
Yeah, everyone's gonna do it.
Yeah, he'll get booed because
Hey, Mosh in the house. What's up, Mosh?
The funny thing is when somebody loses their Wi-Fi.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, think about this. If somebody drops out when they make a pick, and it's like what if the Giants are up or the Cowboys are up making a pick, and the Wi-Fi drops out and they don't get to make the pick?
Wait, is that the only communication they have? They can't use a phone or something? They can't do that? Because that would be really just rely on internet.
Hey, Mosh, what if somebody hacks the draft? What if somebody shuts the draft down?
I'm gonna go berserk. That's what I'm gonna be like.
Because there's hackers out there that are gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna shut the NFL draft down.
No, somebody's gonna try. Somebody's definitely gonna try.
Are they really doing everything online? They're not doing anything like
everything is virtual. Everything is all virtual.
When they make the pick, aren't they gonna call the commissioner? They're gonna actually do the pick on the computer. They email. They have to email. They have to get the email into the commissioner before the time limit's up. Yeah. An email, that is not safe. Why would they go that route?
That's horrible.
That's not.
What if somebody hacks an email?
Anybody can hack an email.
Imagine someone alters the email and it's a different player than the team wanted.
Yeah, I would not do it that way. What I would have done if I was them was I don't know.
Had a phone call, and Goodell's you have to call Goodell's cell phone.
Do a FaceTime to make sure it's really the GM or whoever.
I know, really. You gotta be
We have all this technology. What the hell?
Yeah, all this technology. And they're gonna
do an email, which is from 2000. Come on.
Well, at least they're moving up because in college they still fax. In college they fax.
They still fax the picks in college. Yeah.
Yeah.
They still fax. They still send the fax in. So.
Yeah. You know what's really bad? I'm going to email you your transcript. That's what you know is bad.
Check out Scott Zill in the chat saying Morse code.
Morse code,
yeah. So cool drummer.
They could do Morse code.
Yeah, cool drummer. The subway is way better than the bus. I'll just say that right now. Between the
subway's better than what?
The bus. Taking the bus.
That's
the
hilarious.
bus sucks.
Okay.
You don't want-
Okay, the boss. Okay.
never could get a seat. You're always
I thought you meant-
standing. It's crowded. Oh god, it's just,
I thought you meant something with the fast food restaurant.
you gotta wait outside for the bus. Meanwhile, the
Mosh, is Jerry gonna pay Dak or what?
From what I lastly heard, it's Dak wanting a 5-year contract, and us wanting to throw him a 4-year contract.
So it's
We'll
the
see.
years. So
we
it's
gotta
the
get
years
paid,
that he so he wants 5 and Jerry wants to give him 4.
From what I've
Yeah.
seen, yeah.
So money wise, what's it at money wise? 30, 35?
That's right, bro. Mania's coming.
Yeah, right around that area.
30, 35. Yeah, somewhere in there.
He's got to get more than Tannehill. I mean, he's got to. I mean, Tannehill is what? Tannehill's what, 28, 29?
28.
28, yeah.
28, okay.
Dang, he's that old?
He'll be getting 35.
No. Tannehill got 29 and a half.
No, I think he got like when you average it out, Bobby.
Oh, when you average it out, it's 28. Yeah, when you average it out, it's 28. Yeah.
But you're right. The first year is 29 and a half.
Yeah.
And then they just made the beginning.
Dak will get over.
So that means Dak's going to get 32, 33. Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
For
he might
sure.
get 35.
Yeah, he may get 35.
Yeah.
The way it's going.
You might get 35.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because
Mosh, who you guys picking first?
He turned down 33.
Who the Cowboys picking first, Mosh?
Oh, who the hell knows, man? we've got a lot of our crew that wants safety. Some of our crew wants cornerbacks, and there's only like Shane goes, like there's 2 defensive tackles that are probably worth it, but he doubts they'll even be there by the time we pick.
What did the Cowboys pick, Mosh? 20th?
17.
No, it's like
17.
17. All right.
17.
Yeah.
They could take a
Yeah,
cornerback.
There might be a corner for you guys available.
Yeah.
There could be a corner. There could probably still be a cornerback there.
Like C.J. Henderson.
Now, I think C.J. Henderson goes to the Falcons.
We'll never know.
Yeah, obviously, you never know with any of this. This is all just us guessing.
The Falcons need
number
a
one
lot of
pick?
help.
Yeah, but
they're in trouble.
they just lost like one of their cornerbacks too, and the defense is really bad.
Yeah, I did see a lot of mock drafts have C.J. Henderson going to the Falcons. So,
Yeah, I had a mock draft about that.
I mean,
So yeah,
anything can happen because we know the Raiders are not going to do what people think. The Raiders always do something crazy.
that's true.
Look at
The Raiders always.
Last year, everybody had the Raiders taking somebody like somebody else, and they took Farrell, and nobody had him that high.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
They were supposed to
Yeah,
take Josh
because
Allen.
the Davis still owns him. So
Wait, who did the Patriots take, Bobby? In your opinion?
They're
last year,
Zach Bond?
they're gonna probably take a quarterback in the 4th.
Yeah.
In the 4th round, and they'll probably go.
Zach Bond,
It's either gonna be O-line or
linebacker.
O-line or linebacker because they got demolished on defensive talent and with they lost a lot of depth pieces on the O-line to free agency, so it would they're either going to go. I would assume they go O-line first with their first pick, and then the fourth round is going to be a quarterback, and probably in between they may try and get a skill player, maybe another slot receiver because Edelman's getting old.
Do you think that they take Jordan Love by any chance?
This is my biggest issue with quarterbacks like Jordan Love, right?
Yeah.
And like Jake Fromm and like some of these other guys. They're project quarterbacks. They're going to need a lot of work.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to need a lot of coaching, a lot of work. They have a lot of potential. You know, the potential's there for them to be really good. Like Jordan Love was really good with Utah. What he did with not a lot of talent is pretty impressive, but they're project guys. And I don't know, they're not going to be ready for 2 years. You're going to have to coach them up for 2 years to get them ready. The one reason why I think they pick a quarterback is for the same concept that worked for Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo pushed Brady. They're gonna they're gonna draft a quarterback to push Jarrett Stidham to see if he really is the guy.
Yeah, and also I can't remember when the Patriots take a quarterback in the first round. They don't really do that.
No, they don't. They don't do that. No.
If you look at this,
They haven't had to. They've had Brady.
Around.
Yeah, they didn't have to, right?
No, but even Garoppolo, they took in the second round, and they took Stidham in the fourth, I think.
Fourth, yeah.
Right?
They haven't had to.
So they've taken 2 quarterbacks, even though they've had Brady.
Mosh, I tell you what, it's gonna be a wake up call for any Patriot fan under the age of like 22, 23 years old.
Yeah. This guy said, Eric said Jordan Love is the next Patrick Mahomes. What?
Too early to say
Some
that.
people say that.
Too
That's
early.
too much to say. What the hell?
Way too
Yeah.
early.
That guy hasn't played at all yet, and he's already the next Patrick Mahomes.
Who's the next Patrick Mahomes?
Right.
Jordan Love.
Oh no.
Oh.
No, you,
Wait,
like,
who's gonna
like,
take
dude,
James
like I
Winston?
said, Jordan Love, does he have potential? Yeah. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done there. There's a lot of work.
But I think it's crazy when people say this guy's the next Patrick Mahomes. You can say their game is similar, but like he hasn't.
Right.
It's just too early.
I could see the argument where his game and his style of play is similar to Mahomes.
Yeah.
You know,
I
what I
gotta
mean?
see
But
it.
you can't say he's going to be the next
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes.
You got to see it on the field
That's my
first.
point right there, Bobby. Exactly what you said. Like,
He hasn't.
Is
hasn't played one game in the
the
NFL.
style of play the same? Yeah, kind of it is. But does he share some of the same traits that Mahomes has? Like, does he have a big arm? Can he throw the ball? Does he throw bullets? Yeah. Some of his game is very, very similar to Mahomes, but Pat Mahomes is something else. Like you don't know what Love's gonna be until he gets on an NFL field.
Yeah.
How many times have you seen guys, whether it's whatever position you want to take? So, running backs and receivers are perfect example, especially running backs, right? Like you don't see guys like Gurley and Elliott and Emmitt Smith to go back, and you don't see Corey Dillon. You don't see some of these, the Derrick Henry, some of these running backs that like are extreme, like some of the guys that are extremely talented. Like a lot of these guys, they get to that NFL level, and you don't understand. Like they go from college to the NFL. That 315-pound lineman can run from sideline to sideline almost as quick as you can.
Yeah.
Like that's what the jump in talent from from college to the NFL is it's underrated. Like it's severely underrated.
Yeah, right.
Like that's why like you see some of these guys that get to that level and they struggle because like I said, it's a 315-pound lineman that can run sideline. He might not be able to keep up with you in a sprint, but from sideline to sideline, he can run you out of bounds for a 1-yard gain and you go nowhere. Like it's the talent level the jump is insane.
Hey Goose, can you run your green screen with the StreamYard?
Yes.
Yeah, I can, but I need better.
Okay, that's a question I had.
You can, yeah, you can.
It's pretty simple. Like you just hit green screen and it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a green screen, then there's a thing you have to adjust for the filter or whatever it is. So,
That's for you, Mosh.
It's pretty
That's
simple.
for you, buddy.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's not hard at all to change it. But StreamYard.
Yeah, I saw that option. I was like, green screen. What?
One thing is you only get 20 hours a month with StreamYard.
Yeah, you get 20 hours a month for free, and then
Mosh, the Cowboys are winning that division again. Just saying.
No, they won't.
No, that's right.
again.
Again,
I'm saying they will win it. They will win it this year.
Okay. I'm like, they lost last year.
I meant
sure?
again as in they're going to win another division title. They will win
All
again.
right. Okay. I tell you, that got kind of confusing.
I know they lost last year. I know that. I'm not
Yeah, I was gonna say
I know
that.
they lost. I know they lost. But they're going to you're going to win your division. You're going to win your division next year.
yeah, because the Redskins.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
they have prayer. The Giants are a few years away. It's either
The Giants are close though. The Giants are close though. They are.
What, Mosh? What's so funny, huh?
I think the Giants.
Come on.
I think the Giants. I think the Giants are closer than the Eagles.
Yes.
Well,
Hell yeah, we are.
I think the Giants are closer than the Eagles.
Could it be?
Everybody. I mean, the Eagles suck.
Yeah. What you think? We should think the Redskins. I mean, they have. I mean, Rivera's a good coach.
They'll be
Dude, just
listen.
stop.
Listen, they'll be better, right? The Skins will be better, but they're still the talent gap is still huge. They
still not-
Daniel Snyder.
Trash.
I don't know about you guys, but I have no faith in Dwayne Haskins. None.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't want to elevate Haskins or throw him down, but look at the weapons he had. He had no wide receivers, no tight ends.
True.
I know.
Yeah, he does everything.
In a way, I kind of feel bad for him because Jordan Howard was hurt all year. The only person he had to throw to was McLaren, and they would double him every game.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he doesn't have anybody really. In fairness to him, right?
That's my
And then
argument
his
about
O line, the Skins' defensive line is good, but their O line is patchwork and sketchy at best.
Oh no, it's terrible. Yeah. Not a Redskins fan or anything. Don't care about them. But that's one argument I said about Dwayne Haskins. Also, he has not much talent to work with there. So how can he be? Good? You know?
They got to get him. They got to get him a legitimate outside threat and a slot guy, and see what he can do with it.
But you know what I love?
And you know what they should do? They should trade for O.J. Howard. If the Bucks are willing to trade O.J. Howard, which I heard they are willing to,
I think they are.
then they should trade. Then the Skins should be in the running for O.J. Howard.
Yeah.
Because that'll at least put some weapons around him.
Yeah. But I like the Redskins being bad because we get 2 wins from them every year.
I like what's the Cowboys back up there?
So do we.
What's that? Oh, Blake Jarwin, right? I like him. I think he's got a potential to be a pretty good tight end. Jarwin surprised me last year.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him get some playing time.
I hate Blake Jarwin. He always kills the Giants.
I feel you, man. Oh my
Mosh,
God.
he did. He got stuck behind. It seems like he got stuck in the depth chart a little bit. But now that he's actually going to start, I think he'll be good for you guys. I think Jarwin's going to come up big.
Yeah, and the bottom line is he's not a run blocker, and you don't replace a Jason Witten, but I heard he can. Yeah, he's got the speed. He can go out and catch.
Dude, send him. He kills people on the seam routes, like the same thing Gronk used to do. Just send him on that seam route, and he's a big enough body where he can fight off the nickel and dime guys. Just throw him the ball in the seam and get him some space and let him do his thing.
Right.
So Eric has a question. Did the NFC West get stronger this past season? I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
I think because the Cardinals are in the mix now with the Niners and the Seahawks. So
Wait, who asked that?
Eric said, did the NFC West get strong?
The NFC West may be the best division in football.
Yeah, arguably.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Will the NFC East get any better?
Yeah, the NFC East got better too. I think so. Hell yeah.
Well, it could get worse. I mean,
Yeah, it could not get worse.
Actually, it can. There's teams that won the division with 7-9. The Seattle Seahawks won a division with 7-9.
they were 7-9.
Seriously.
So I'm kind of scared for the Pats record this year.
Yeah, what do you think about your division, Bobby? Do you think
the Patriots play the NFC West this year?
No Tom Brady.
I don't think any of those games are easy.
They play the NFC West and they play. Hold on a sec. Let me. Their schedule is rough.
Like the Giants' schedule, it's rough. They have a tough
The
schedule.
Saints have a tough schedule too.
I haven't seen the Giants schedule yet.
I think the Giants play the NFC West as well.
Do you think that Taysom Hill can be a good quarterback once Drew Brees is gone?
Sean Payton keeps.
Here's
Sean Payton has
the
all
Patriots 2020 schedule.
I mean,
They start off in the
I'm not
division
sure.
with the Bills, and they have to go to Buffalo. So they're away against the Bills to start the season. That's a 50-50 game there, right? Then they play the Texans. Then they play the Texans away again. They should beat them. Then they have Kansas City away. The Chargers away, the Rams away.
You'll beat the Rams, I think.
Their first,
And
so the first 6 games of the season are away for the Patriots.
Wow.
I got y'all 2-4.
So they have the Bills away, the Texans away, the Chiefs away, the Chargers away, the Rams away, and Miami all away. The first home game is against Buffalo.
Yeah, you guys gonna be like 2-4.
The first home game is against the Bills. So week 6 or week 7, they play the Buffalo at home. Then they play Miami at home, and then they also play. So the final 5 games of the season, they go Cardinals, San Francisco, Baltimore, Jets, Seattle. Their schedule's rough, man. It's not going to be easy.
Best NFC West. Be talking on it.
Because I don't think they're going to beat Seattle, especially if Jarrett Stidham is the quarterback. I don't think they're going to beat Seattle. I don't know if they're going to beat Baltimore. If Baltimore did last year and they don't drop off, probably won't beat the Ravens. They're probably not going to beat and I'm under the assumption that this is a presumptual schedule there, but this is in order. This is
the dates aren't there, but the teams are there.
The dates aren't there, but the teams are.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think they're going to beat Seattle. I don't think they're going to beat Baltimore. I don't think they're going to beat San Francisco. They play the Cardinals. I mean, that's a 50-50 game right there.
Yeah, much improved.
The Raiders. They play the Raiders. That's a 50-50 game. They should beat Denver. They should beat the Jets. Miami. Dude, there's not too many guaranteed secure wins on the schedule this year for the Patriots. Their schedule's rough, man. It's definitely not
pretty much
not easy.
Well, let's see what Stidham can do, or if they get somebody else,
That's the thing. Yes. I'm going off the presumption that Stidham it's either going to be Stidham or Brian Hoyer as the starter when we go into the season.
And how do you feel of Stidham being your starter?
I personally don't think he's ready. I think he needs a little bit more development. Mm-hmm. But then the question is who's the stopgap guy? Who's the guy that
maybe Hoyer?
Are we just gonna roll with Hoyer and go 7-9 for the season and just write it off to that? Because I mean, do you really think Brian Hoyer can take the Pats with the weapons they have to the playoffs?
No
I don't know.
No,
probably not.
I don't think so. I doubt it.
For the first time since 2000, the Pats could be a bubble playoff team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be an average football team.
Who do you think wins the division? Do you think it's Buffalo, Bobby?
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Buffalo winning the division, and I think the Patriots and the Jets are Patriots, Jets, and Miami are going to be fighting it out for because the one thing that Miami and the Jets have is that they've been slowly improving their teams over a lot, over the last 6 years. The Patriots, dude, their roster is old. It's super freaking old. It's and they haven't. The problem is it's getting old, and they haven't replaced. They haven't had that infusion of youth. So it's. They could be in trouble, man. The Pats could really be in trouble. It worries me. The next 3 or 4 years, it's if they don't line themselves up to start, not rebuilding, but start, replenishing the ranks, they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah. Yep. So when's the last time somebody else won the division?
No.
It was the last time somebody won the division was when the Jets beat us.
Yeah, Jets won.
That was 2009.
Sure.
2008, 2008 or 9, I think.
Yeah, the Jets had a couple of good seasons with that defense.
Yeah, because they won 2 title games. in that 09
But
season.
yeah, since like
Well, he had
08,
Rex
09, it's
Ryan.
been. I think it was 09. Since 09, the Pats have owned
I don't
that.
think they should have ever fired Rex Ryan. I really don't think so. Like he was actually gave them.
I think Rex hit his ceiling with them. That's why they got rid of him.
I guess, yeah. But
I mean, Dark Demonics.
understand,
Dark
but,
Demonic.
like
is
I'm saying, that was the only.
Dark Demonic's the Jets fan. I mean, I think Rex hit his ceiling with the Jets, and they knew that they couldn't go any farther with him. See, and Dark says Rex was an idiot. He doesn't
What's
like
up, Kobe Sports?
I mean, but he did have a good defense with him.
Well, but once again, Ryan is a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
Both.
Hey, Goose. Thanks for having me, buddy.
Who's that?
Good to see you, Bobby. Critic.
See you,
No
Mosh.
problem, man.
All right.
He
Have a
said
good one, man.
critic.
Stay safe.
He said critic. Wow.
What
Finally.
happened?
No, you said critic, man.
Yeah, I did.
Jared Williams in the house. What's up, man?
The sports critique.
Yeah,
He usually says cricket. He usually says cricket, Bobby, but he said
Sports
cricket.
cricket.
Sports cricket.
Yeah, let's go. Take care, man.
No. More like the sports critique.
God, I can't stand the Cowboys. God. We only
Yeah, what
lost
do you-
because of
I
stupid
give you
Cowboys.
the line, bro.
Noah says Rob Ryan's a defensive-minded idiot.
Yeah, I mean he's not good. He's not good now, but he was good when he was on the
Well,
team.
Rob and Rex.
He
Yeah,
brought the
Rob-
team
Rob-
to an AFC championship game. So he
Yeah.
wasn't
Peace out, man.
there.
With Mark
Oh.
Sanchez.
With Mark Sanchez.
Hey. To Noah and Goose, man. Dude, you guys, y'all have had it rough.
I
Like,
forgot about
talk
Mark
about having your
Sanchez.
hearts ripped out. Like, you guys have been right. Like, dude,
You
that
guys
would.
have been screwed by the refs.
Well, just like having like your heart ripped, like just straight ripped right out of your chest. Like,
Yeah.
dude, like between the Minnesota Miracle and then getting absolutely hosed by the refs against the Rams. Like, dude, if I was a that would have those two plays would have driven me nuts.
No, the Minnesota Miracle. I stared at the TV for 25 minutes. I didn't say a word. I just stared at the TV. Didn't move.
Dang Goose.
Didn't get up. I just stared at the TV for 25 minutes.
Sanchez have bad luck in the
I just
playoffs.
stared.
I remember watching that Minnesota Miracle, and I had to rewind it like 4 times. I was like, did that really just happen?
I remember my
Minnesota
reaction.
beat them last year too, Bobby.
No, I'm just like, dude, like talk about like just your heart just ripped. Like you guys were getting ready to party there, and it was like that
think the
sucks, dude. That sucks.
I would have loved to see
I
Brady
had
versus
shots,
Breeze. That would have been awesome.
Yeah,
Right.
Bobby, I had poured shots before. I had poured shots. And when the Saints kicked the field goal, I had poured shots out, and I was waiting to
Getting ready to
it was
party,
about
dude.
An hour later, I can't. Wait a minute, I poured shots. I said, well, I might as well go drink them. So I'll go drink them. Oh well.
Hey, you could drink when you're happy or when you're sad. That's the beauty.
Like, dude, like that, like, dude, Goose, I'm with you. Like, I had to rewind that like 3 times because I couldn't believe that that Minnesota Miracle happened. Like I was.
Case Keenum.
That was crazy.
That was insane.
Case Keenum to Stephon Diggs, wide open, boom.
Stephon Diggs he just caught the ball.
Yeah,
and
it
took
was
off,
a
and that was
bad
it.
tackle by the safety.
Well, I thought
A missed tackle.
when he
Yeah,
first
the safety missed him. He whiffed on him.
Yeah.
He was gone.
If he would have tackled him, the time would have ran out. And
I think the Rams one is worse though.
I don't think the Saints
Yeah.
would beat the Eagles. But
Dude,
That
that-
was like the
that-
Saints interference. What the hell?
The NFL got robbed of a Brady and Drew Brees.
Oh
Super
my
Bowl.
God, I would love to see that.
The NFL got robbed. The NFL and all the fans got robbed of a Brady versus Brees Super Bowl, and everybody would have been rooting against rooting for Brees. You know, everybody would have been
they
Saints
would've been
fans in
find
that
out.
game.
When you
Yeah.
find out that the NFL was rigged.
I would have rooted for them.
But like, how could you? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, how could you? I mean, throughout the years, like, just from that, like, dude, the last 5 years, the officiating has been awful.
Awful, terrible.
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's
College
been
basketball.
NFL refs are terrible.
Everywhere. It's not just NFL. It's everywhere.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
like, And like some of these, yeah, it's like even like the umpires in baseball have been dude, it's the officiating in professional sports has been awful lately.
They do it all the time to the Yankees. Falling back strikes.
Well, like look at it's like these umpires sit behind the plate and one at bat the strike zone will be a mile and a half wide.
Yeah. Right.
And then the next at bat somebody comes up like Aaron Judge or whoever, like somebody, someone will come up like some big name star and it'll be like the size of a pinhead. And the guy,
that's, I think, as because you guys are probably more bigger baseball fans than I am, but I think if an umpire is consistent, nobody really would complain as much. If a strike's a strike in the first inning, it's a strike in the ninth inning. So
and you figure no matter especially with baseball, right? Especially with baseball.
Yep.
You should be doing everything in your power to keep people invested in watching. And if in like the third, dude, I'll tell you one thing. If I'm watching a Red Sox game and the umpire is absolute garbage, I'm going to turn that game off because it's just like I'm not even going to watch this crap because the ump's screwing every, you know what I mean? It's like it's not even fun.
Angel Hernandez.
Yeah, who said Angel Hernandez? Jared Williams.
Oh, Angel Hernandez.
Dude, he is. He must have banged the commissioner's wife or something. Like he's got blackmail or something that he's still in the league. Like there's no reason he should be an umpire. None.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's too old.
Yeah, see, I hear a lot of people talk bad about him, Hernandez, and how
dude, he's brutal. He's absolutely brutal.
He is.
How many games has I've watched him cost teams games like probably a half dozen times. His calls have cost teams wins.
Gee. That's
Like
crazy.
the Yankees and Red Sox ALDS. Even though the Red Sox
What's that?
dominated.
Dude,
The ALDS?
They're terrible. They're like these leagues, if you want to make fans happy, you know what you do? You create an officials union. Whether it's baseball officials, basketball officials, NFL referees, you create an officials union and you train these guys, and that is their full-time job. You give them a salary, you give them benefits. The NFL could afford to do that shit. They just won't. And that would eliminate all these blown calls and all this other crap. It would eliminate all of it.
I was talking today, Bobby. Remember I was talking about how I missed, remember the days when you had American League umpires and National League umpires?
Yeah, they divided them up.
So as a pitcher, you might have a National League umpire behind a plate that you never faced all year. So I remember those days when the umpires were assigned to both leagues. It was weird. It was different.
Yep.
So and now they're, I guess they're uniform. They can cross whatever, but I wish
Dark Demonic. That's true. Dark Demonic says Rob Manfred is going to destroy what's left of baseball. He's just as bad as there.
Whatever's there. Yeah.
That's true. That's absolutely true. He's an idiot.
Yeah, because
stupid
we got some bad commissioners in our sports leagues. I mean, Goodell, Bettman, Manfred.
You know what still pisses me off?
What's that?
Esther's cheating.
Why do we have to bring that up again? That was such a long time ago.
Well, hey, Jared, I talked about this. I did a stream earlier, bro. Take this in context, dude. Like I try to be as realistic as I can with my teams, right? The Sox got caught cheating. They were just as guilty as the Astros were, right? Bro, there's been no talk of any punishment whatsoever. Like, I personally think the league is trying to sweep the Red Sox punishment under the rug.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
So.
That's just me. Like, there's been no talk of it. There's been no news, no breaking developments, nothing. Like, I personally think they're trying to sweep it under the rug.
Baseball does not want fans talking about cheating. They want fans to just concentrate on the games and forget about that.
Right.
But if you're an Astros fan, like, dude, you got to be pissed at that.
Yeah, you got to be.
Yeah, your diehard Astros fan has to be mad because you got blamed for everything, and the Red Sox do the same thing, basically the same thing, and nothing happens to them. So
yeah, like they were just as guilty. They were just as guilty as the Astros, and they get nothing except for having to fire their G. You know what? There's a a tinfoil hat theory going around here, right? That they fired Alex Cora and Dabrowski, right? There's a tinfoil hat theory going around that they're waiting for all this to blow over, and then they're going to bring Cora back because they liked him as a coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
That'd be a stupid move, though.
That's such a ballsy move, though, because it's like a giant middle finger to like the rest of the. You know what I mean? It's such a giant middle finger to the Astros, like a middle finger to just the league. It's like it's such a bad look. It's just a bad look if that happens. But I could almost see it happening.
Yeah, that'd be kind of.
Bobby,
I did see where.
Let me tell you the truth. All baseball teams cheat. I
know they do. I know they do. Absolutely.
Of
course they do. Stealing signs has been around since the game started.
Yeah. So
they cheat by using cheat codes.
Even though the Astros and Red Sox stole signs, it doesn't mean it helped them. Like, they showed when the Astros stole signs, it actually hurt them. They actually did worse in those games. That's the funny part. They broke it down statistically.
That's crazy.
I'm not saying that they should do that, but I'm just saying. At the end of the day,
just think the reason why the Sox and Astros got punished is because the stealing signs has been around forever, but it's when you take it to that next level that's when you get punished.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goose, get that camera out. Stop banging on trash cans, Goose.
Trash cans.
So, Goose, is Drew Brees going to ride off into the sunset after this year?
That's what he said.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah,
he should.
And then he'll go to NBC.
Yeah,
maybe.
Where's Chris Collinsworth going? Is Chris Collinsworth going to Monday Night Football? I mean, Collinsworth isn't retiring. He's not that old.
If the Saints win, I'd be so happy for Drew Brees. He deserves another Super Bowl.
Now that's if the Patriots don't make the playoffs, I'll be rooting for Drew to get one more.
Hell yeah.
I'll be rooting for Brees to get one more.
Yeah, because he has to pull for Brady in the NFC now. So.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Bucs Saints 2 times.
Let me tell you something, Goose. I had Drew Brees on my fantasy team lots of years, and he did great for me. So
yeah,
he's a great fantasy quarterback.
He's a great quarterback.
Yeah,
one of the best quarterbacks ever to play the game.
I didn't hear that, Jamal. No,
I know that.
He may not have the Super Bowls, but that doesn't mean everything.
No, he had so many other records. Like, wow.
Like, so Dan Marino.
Dark Demonic, I did hear that people were sending him their tapes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's
he was
true.
getting people's extracurricular activity tapes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I don't know what to say about that.
And then they said, "Can you do commentary on this?" Yes, I've heard that. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't hear that.
He actually had to put a tweet out telling people to stop doing it.
Wait, who do the Saints take, Goose? I never got your take on that. Who do the Saints take?
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
I think they're going to go linebacker if it's available.
Oh yeah.
I could see
Murray,
linebacker
right?
or a corner.
Kenneth
For
Murray?
the Saints.
Either Kenneth Murray or Patrick Queen.
Oh yeah.
Goose, do you think the Saints are going to have to trade up if they want Kenneth Murray?
I don't think
No.
so. Well,
I think they could get him there.
No, I think that Queens may go a little early. Queen may go a little early. but I think Murray would still be there for them.
Yeah, I think Murray might be there. Hopefully, less than you never know. Someone might jump. You never know.
Yeah, you just know.
There's always somebody that panics in the draft, like the Raiders. The Raiders, like Amir said, the Raiders, they might trade their stadium in for a pick. I don't know.
Did you ever thank the Chargers for giving you Drew Brees?
What's up,
Thanks,
San
San Diego.
Yeah, because
I almost forget that he played for another team before. Almost forget that sometimes.
The Chargers for him, and they said his shoulder was done. And apparently wasn't. Look at Nick Saban.
It apparently wasn't. So thanks, San Diego.
When Nick Saban was with the Dolphins passed on Brees. So
yeah,
because of the shoulder. And so Saban would probably still be in the NFL if that had happened.
I know. I wish Saban would come to the NFL, but I don't think he will ever.
Not this point.
He found his niche in college.
Yeah,
he's gonna retire in Tuscaloosa.
And Alabama is basically paying him like professional football pay anyways.
I think if he came to the NFL, though, he could be really good because he knows all these players now, even better than before.
Yeah, but he tried the NFL, and it didn't work out so well for him.
I know. But I'm just saying, you can try again. You can try one more.
I say if he was 10 years younger, I would say yeah, but he's almost 70. He's about to retire to the lake in Georgia.
Yeah, I know.
That's where he's gonna go.
It's just sad.
Goose, I'm gonna jump up out of here, bro.
Hey,
I'm about to head on that.
Bobby.
Peace.
I've been on with 2 hours. Yeah. Well, I'll like to keep my 3 hours.
All right, Goose.
Have a good night.
Goose, Jared, Alex, sports critic, Amir. Take it easy, guys.
Yeah, you too.
See ya.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks everybody for coming on in, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
What froze?
Yeah, we'll do it again.
He didn't freeze. We
Peace
left.
out, guys.
Peace out.
Peace. Let's see if you're in.
Goose, don't take Kenneth Murray. The Giants need him.
No, we don't.
I would love to get him in the second.
Oh, well, yeah, I would love to get him, but I'm at to say we're not going to get him in the draft.